Annalise, it's snowing really good right now. That's exactly what we're seeing pretty much everywhere. I mean, this snow is really coming down. You could see, just take a look at this is the top of the rear view mirror. I just wiped that clean, and I'm going to take a quick measurement of what we've seen. Keep in mind, it's been snowing in Rochester for about 2.5 hours now. I'm going to find a flat area behind me that is undisturbed, away from buildings, which is like this. I stick it in the ground, and then I see how much we've accumulated. That is just over 2 inches, which lines up with the measurement 2 inches I took about 15 minutes ago. But the snow's coming down, and it's so wet and heavy that it's actually producing thunder snow in some spots. We have a video of that. This was sent to us by Nick Stewart at our affiliate. This is the affiliate in Cedar Rapids, Kagan. The video of thunder snow going on in Charles City. This is incredibly rare stuff, and it's just really a testament of how strong the snow can get, and how strong this whole system is, because you don't get thunder snow in any small storm. There has to be a big storm. It has to be very wet. There has to be a lot of static electricity going on. We get that static electricity, again, formed by all of the snow rubbing up against rain and freezing rain and sleet. If it was all snow, you really wouldn't get that. It's because this snow is so wet and heavy and difficult to plow and difficult to shovel that we're getting some of that thunder snow. Right now we haven't seen some of that in some time, but if I had to guess, I wouldn't be too surprised if we start to see some of that move in soon to places closer to Rochester, because that's I'm still wearing my hat, aren't I? All right, so that's generally where we're still seeing that thunder snow, is a little bit closer. It moved from Charles City up to parts of Mower County. If any more is going to happen, it's going to be closer to Rochester really soon. Let's talk about where it's snowing right now across the region. It's snowing heaviest between Rochester and Fillmore County down to Decorah. Again, this is where this real heavy snow is going on, but it's just starting to come to a standstill. It's moved out of Mason City for the most part. It's moved out of Albert Lea. It's moved out of even Austin. It's moving out of there right now. We got another maybe hour and a half in Rochester and Fillmore County as the snow continues to pull towards the northeast, and then things are starting to be on the way out. Putting a track on that, I can actually show you what that looks like and when this is going to exit the region. So this is when the snow starts to stop. Maybe Rochester, it's about an hour from now. Maybe Plainview, that's an hour and a half. La Crosse, we're about 2 hours away from that. But things are starting to come to a standstill. But the roads will take some more time, because not only did we have a lot of snowfall, we had a report of 5 inches of snow in Austin. Not only did a lot of snow fall in some spots, it also iced up in other spots. North Iowa, maybe not as much snow as was forecast, but that's because some of it came down in the form of ice and freezing rain and sleet, and that's why we've seen that thunder snow that I was just showing you outside. Winter weather advisory expires at noon or 3 p.m. depending on where you are, and then the roads after that should start to improve. Right now, things already starting to gradually improve in Mason City and North Iowa, which is why we have 2-hour delays. But because the snow came a little bit later in parts of southern Minnesota, that's why kids are waking up to no school in Rochester and Austin and places all across the region, because the snow came at the most inopportune time for folks to get out on those roads, and it was coming down really good like you just saw me show you outside. This afternoon we're going into the mid-30s. Just a little bit of that snow is going to melt, and then it'll refreeze a little bit overnight. Some more freezing rain and snow, light stuff, is going to fall tomorrow. So if you want to go skiing, do it this afternoon, because it's going to be even more icy tomorrow afternoon because of that freezing rain. But right now, outside, fresh powder. Really nice to ski on. Next week, I'm also tracking another giant system, truly, which could last almost all week long, starting Tuesday with thunderstorms, rain, snow. It's looking like a mess, as am I right now.
Still got some snow on your shoulder.
Do I? Yeah.
Yeah. And if you have to be out today, definitely take it slow on the roads. We're going to check in now with KIMT News 3's Alex Dederer, who is giving us live road condition updates in Storm Tracker. Alex, what are you seeing?